Hello, what is up, guys? Teacher Ben. I'm just doing a little reading before I go to bed. This is the 48 Laws of Power, and I want to say that I need to give my own spin on this, but this is actually a very true book. A lot of the time, it does give some examples where like a king will make his military advisor one of his trusted friends, and that friend will eventually get more and more power and get more and more disrespectful to the king. Uh, I think that is quite true in our life, and also it says that like for example, a king, if he wants to uh, appoint a military advisor, he would be more it would be more worthy of his appointment to actually appoint one of his enemies, because the enemies actually have more to prove to the king in this hypothetical situation. But this actually applies to a lot of times in life. Like, personally, I've had a few enemies, and then like 10 years later, they're kind of like friends, and it's kind of like, what the heck is going on? But yeah, eventually, sometimes the enemies do become friends, and that's exactly what Mr. Robert Greene says in his book, is that they do have more to prove. And I have had a few friends, I've done uh, lots of amazing acts of friendship for, and eventually they don't give a. I'm not gonna curse on YouTube, but they don't really care. And actually, the friendship or the feelings and the respect they feel for me diminish the more I do uh, really nice things for them. So I am a Christian first and foremost, and a lot of the stuff about the Bible doesn't really go along with what is taught in this book. Stuff like love one another as you would love yourself, and yeah. So sometimes I do have to look at this book, and yeah, um, yeah. I'm definitely, by any stretch of the imagination, not saying disregard some of the stuff taught in the Bible, but this stuff has its own time and its place. And so yeah, that part, that story I told you about, the king who should appoint his enemy as his military advisor, and not appoint his friend. It's quite true as I look back at my life. That's all I'm gonna say. And sometimes when I make decisions moving forward, just kind of think about that, and I need to think hard about, do I really want to move forward in the name of power? So that is all I have to say. Good night. Assalamu alaikum. Pagpalayan Kano Panganoon. Bye bye. Bye bye.